It's one of our kids that breaks that door. In the door. No, just hit that door.
Yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, we're back. What a colossal cluster that was. About an hour exactly. We are at the same facility, just on the other sheet. The game over here just finished, so we're jumped on this side now. Still up 2-0. Still 11 minutes left. Still on the power play. That 13 from Hill has been thrown out for his fourth penalty, and it's suspended for tomorrow. So I got that right. Yeah. So stood around 30 minutes on the other rink. Made the decision they were going to come over here. Well, when they did that, they let Paul Granville have at the door, and he fixed it with a screwdriver. Fixed it enough to play. They were okay with it at first, and then apparently after the boys got out there and started skating, they decided it was not worth the liability. So then we jumped back on this side. So here we are, face off to the left of the Hill goalie. Ryder, Ryan, Dylan, Parker, Andrew. Hour later, we're off. Face off puts the D. Parker hard after it. Gets there, slides it to Andrew. Andrew off the end boards for Parker. He leaves it for Ryan, fakes the drop, skates it out near side. Parker up ahead for Ryan, cuts to the middle. Ryan skates into it for Andrew. Andrew tips for Ryan. Turned over. Ryan tries to get it around to Andrew. Can't. Now Andrew has it. Tuck to Parker. Backhands one to Andrew. Andrew drops for Ryan. Ryan over to Parker. Parker at the blue line. Down for Ryan. Ryan at the dot. Walks in. Shot saved. Big rebound. That's going to get poked past Parker. Dylan off to the races. Dylan gets back. Pokes that away. Dylan turns up with it. Parker or Andrew changes with Langen. Our side to Parker. Goal line shot hits the side of the post. In Ryder's feet. Ryder up top for Langen. Langen over to Parker. Parker rips on a cross ice for Ryan. He had Dylan back door. He takes the shot though. Ball, Penny, and Taya, Langen, Henning. 55 seconds left. Puck chipped over the net on the power play. Ball. Got in Taya down low. Can't get it to him. Ball behind the goal line with it. Off the glass, out of the zone for Hill. Mason on to play it. Sets it up for Langen. He takes it behind the net. Jack goes the brakes on. Drops it for Braxton. Braxton skates into it. Goes wide. Penny. Around one. Around two. Offsides. And Teo was pushed in offsides by Hill. 31 seconds on the power play. Same five. Oops. Sorry about that. Penny glides in. The draw back to Henning, over to Langen. Langen skates in. Soft chip to Antea. Drops to Penny. Drops to Langen. Langen over to Henning. Henning up top for Jack. Jack walks down. Shot. Saved. Oh, it's in. I think Jake Antea with the tip in front of the net puts that in. It was. Power play goal for Fox. Antea from Langen. Arts. Mariners, Dorrington, Coops, Duraney. Face off one to Parker. Heads up ice. Rips in deep for kill. Goalie outplayed. He's not going to get there. Kills the first one there. Sends this down low for Hearts. Hearts turns him away, ties him up. Hearts tied up by 2. Dale in to help now. Pops this free. Hill takes it off. Through the middle. It connects on Hill. Hill gets back, takes that away. Coops throws this softly off the glass. Hill rims in deep. Mason cuts this off behind the net for Fink. Fink skates into it, rims it around. Nobody home. Ty was down behind the play. He labors off. Mason glove save. Yes. Day, Granville, Fleischer, Crochalk, Fink. It's up in the dot. Fink in the corner. Not going to get there. Ryan in to help. Ryan pulls it out forward around the contact. 4-on-2. Ryan enters with Day and Granville. Drops to Granville. Can't get one through. In the middle, Day has a whack at it. Granville has a whack at it. Hill with it in the corner now. Behind the net. Day on the pressure. Tipped around him and Ryan Fink left it down in the neutral zone. Tips it in deep. Hill picks it up. Through the middle, icing arm is up and called. Penny, Lightfield, Adams, Langen, Penny. It's off. Hill. D to D behind the net. Through the middle. Mason will play this off the end board. Good talk by Lenny. Mason rims it for Langen. Langen one hands it along for Dylan. Dylan turned over, back in deep. Lenny for it, rims it harder on. Dylan picks this up. Dylan goes down, can't get it in deep. Adams picks him up. Hill with it in the corner. Dylan stands him up. Puck on the Hill stick still. In deep, past hard to Dan Langen. Lenny down low for it. Back into it along for Langen. Langen off the glass. Puck backhanded. Mason save. Langen's tied up. Can't get a stick on this. Up to the point. Got tipped. Loose. Mason saved. Still loose. Over the net. Thea, Ball, Hearts, Hoops, Duraney. It's off one to Parker. Off the glass. Got to settle. Icing. It's off one by Hearts in the corner for Parker. Off the glass. Parker in deep. Parker on it. Parker picks this up, heads up ice. Through the contact. Chipped by ball right back to Parker. Gains the middle shot. Save. Kale, Ryan, Andrew, Fink. Nope, not Ryan. Penny. Braxton wins this forward. Kale has a swipe at it. Taken away by Hill. Fink can't keep this in. Off out. Stuff tied up. Hill takes this. Drop to the D. Kai in on the pressure. Flip through the air. Andrew jumps, keeps this to Kale. Kale tries to backhand, then a long can't. Hill with it. Through the middle, connect. It's in around Fink. Hill with it. Back door. Kale gets a stick on this. Andrew takes the rest of it away. Puck comes back to Kale. He goes to Andrew. Ripped off Andrew's stick in deep. Fox will get a change. Minus Scott. Kale throws this in deep. Lenny pushes him wide. Stands him up. Puck down on his Hill in the corner. Langham on him. Jacks wide tip. Doesn't make it through. Then shot all the way around. Ryan gets chased. Kai comes down for it. Picked off by Hill. Shot. Mason blockers that away. Got me the crease, near side corner. Kai and Ryan get chased. That's rim behind them to Fink. Or to Lenny, rather. Lenny, Jack bats this out of midair. Hill with it. Langen takes the puck away. Can't get that out. Puck hits a stick in the corner. Lenny gets a stick on this, puts it back in the corner. Lenny comes away with it. One hands it for Kai. Kai off the glass, out of the zone. Granville gets chased. Tucked in behind him. Fox gets a full change. Parker over four, gets a stick on it. Tied up there. Day with a hit. Through the middle. That does not connect. Hill, that gets a stick. No ice. Parker's the first one there. Parker rims this around for Day. Day through the contact, out of the zone to Dylan. Dylan's turned over. Parker pokes it out of the zone though. Thrown in deep on Mason. Slides it over to Parker. Parker behind his net. Oops. Rips one through the air to ball. Doesn't connect. D to D. Hill. Ball forces them back in deep. Comes on near side. Tries to chip around Dylan and does. Momentarily, nope. Dylan gets it back. Dylan in deep with Adams. Lips high. Doesn't connect. Fink with it. Fink, that's going to be an ice thing. Nope. Waved off. Hill with it behind the net now. 3:45 left. Hart's put to his pocket. Mason walks in. Shot. Save. Loose. Poked away by the goalie behind the net. Mason takes a hit. Fink thought about stepping. Bails out. 3-on-3 the other way. Andrew gathers. Goes off the boards. That probably will be an icing. Yep. Wellington and Taya Hartz. Langen, Henning. 3:24, third period. Draw to the left of Mason. Hart's in. Wins this in the corner for Lenny. Lenny goes to break on, comes out through the crease, hits Langen. Langen cross eyes, puck tip behind Kale. He gets it, throws it in deep for Hartz. Hill with it through the middle. That connects. In on Langen, poked around Jack. In on Mason, shot wide. Langen rims. Hartz gives chase, pokes it ahead. Kale after it. Kale pokes this in deep with Antaya. Antaya picks it away, goes to the middle, shot just wide. Jake Antaya with the puck on his stick, drop for Ryan. It's in his feet though. Turned over. Tail change behind the plate, so we're 3-on-3. Evened up now. Truck rimmed around to Hearts to Mason. Mason to Parker to Granville. Fans on it. Hill walked in, shot. Mason toe save. Big rebound out to the point. Hill with it. Parker with a stick on it. Hill with the puck. Rimmed up top. B keeps it in. Day doesn't get this out. Parker skips off his stick. Parker gets it up to Liam. Liam backhands this out of the zone. Parker gets chase. Icing. Penny, Dylan, Andrew, Jack Finks. Penny in to take the draw. Wins this back. Oh. Fox is going to get a trip here right off the draw. Dylan went in and tried to get the puck. Took the feet out from Hill center. Right call. It's unfortunate because it had no impact on the play. Hill sends out their power play unit. Fox sends out Thornton and Hearts. Grochunk and Fink. 2:06 left, so Fox kills this off. They'll pretty much be on the PK the rest of the game. Hill's thinking about pulling their goalie. Fink throws this out. Goalie's got to stay in momentarily. Hearts turns him away through the middle. That's going to pop to Andrew. Andrew rips in deep. Hearts gives chase. Goalie plays it along. Rimmed around. Tail steps on this. Pokes it in deep. Tail taken down. Got to get back now to even up numbers. Poked around Fink. Hearts pass this out of the way. Empty net now for Hill. Through the middle, doesn't connect. Fink sends one down. That's on target. That's it. That's Fink for the empty netter. New killers out now for Fox. Penny, Granville, Langen, Henning. Puck comes to Lenny. Goalie back in the net now for Hill. Go with it. Penny pushes him off the puck, goes in the corner. Langen, Henning gives chase. Henning pokes this away. Jack in to help. Oh, goes around the other way on him. In the slot, can't corral it. Poked up top. D now. Backdoor tip. Wide. Good little set play there from Hill. Puck thrown down. New killers, new forwards, Centea and Day with Delaney and Langen still. Puck hits a skate. Centea takes it away. Jake backhands this out of the zone, in the neutral zone. Hill with it. So it's D. 30 seconds left, 25 on the PK. Got through. Mason glove save, covers. 25 seconds in the game, 19 on the PK. Langen off, Coops on, Day and Taya Delaney with him. Face off, goes in, not into the, it's ripped all the way down. There's no icing. Hill, D. In the middle, connect. 3-on-2, and Taya and Day get back to the middle. Got Mason with the face. And that will pretty much do it for the game. Coops listed this out today. Fox wins 4-0. Avengers a loss from the past weekend. Mason with the shutout. Looking like vintage Mason Martin in that game. Fox with the big dub. Tomorrow they'll take on Okanagan. 12:20, I believe. Back at the first rink we were at this morning, but on